It's meant to just kind of have a nice toolboxy approach to a lot of different matchups. Plays very slow. In previous meta games, it's been very strong into scouts. So I imagine it could do very well into a lot of like the Yorls and Arms type stuff. Once you get like XERATH set up, you just like kill people. Got Chemist on one. Echo ZILEAN back in the mix. Just rallying. You don't need Naturalist. I'll keep the rest of this though. Quicksand does let us answer Echo. The trick is we have to stay wide so we don't get bopped by Voice of the Risen. We want ZILEAN and XERATH to help us with that. This list has a surprising amount of staying power, I will say that. Oh, damn. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to deal 3 damage to ZILEAN right now. In case they top deck Time Bomb, I don't want them to clear my Rock Hopper for free. And I don't mind taking 1 damage. They're actually running Hothead? That's wild. I guess it makes a lot of sense, though. Because you're, like, predicting through your deck so heavily, you're gonna get, like, your Echo and stuff. If I play XERATH, their development would be very bad for me. You know, I've never liked the 3-1 stat line in this game for a 2-drop. I really don't like 3-1 stat lines just because they're a little bit too binary for my taste, where if you've got a 1 damage ping, you're just like, haha, I answered it. But if you have to, like, answer them on board, you have to trade something very high quality into them. Or unless you have, like, a chump or something, it's, like, rough. I don't think that Hothead being good is something we really want to strive for. I'm going to pass. If you have just a ZILEAN in play, I'm just chilling, right? I can Preservarium, look for a 1-drop or a 2-drop to play here. Oh, that's rough. I think I'm actually supposed to pass back there. Because if they've got, like, more units to play, they're just slow rolling with the Fallen Feline. I got my combo, though. That's pretty good. The next Echo they draw is going to be big. Sure. They could have Shape Stone to get another rep. Oh, Scrying Sands. They got me. Sure. I don't really care if they stack keywords because I have Minimorph in this deck. We're just kind of chilling. Pass. I'll do Unraveled Earth into XERATH. Oh, ZILEAN's also pretty strong. Echo, Hothead buffs the top of the deck, but Echo they predict might be anywhere within the deck. Yeah, because every time they predict, it's going to shuffle the deck. They have Hexite Crystal plus another spell that they grabbed. I could play ZILEAN to go a little bit wider. I'll just attack now. If we can keep XERATH up, then we're in a really good spot, in my opinion, because he's just gonna wipe their board, so that we don't die to like the shenanigans. Counterfeit copy on Hexite Crystal. So they have a plan. If this card is a thermogenic beam, they can kill my XERATH. And I don't think Thermo's in that deck. No, it's just Chronomancer. Okay, yeah, now we can play ZILEAN. You know, if you know they have Rek'Sai on top of your deck and you predict and skip that predict, is she still on top? The new card will go on top of the Rek'Sai. Okay, so here's the thing. If I call the pack and put Rek'Sai on top and then predict, then Rek'Sai will get shuffled into the deck. right? Because when you predict, you shuffle the deck and then put the card you picked on top. But what you can do is if you do like predict and then put Rek'Sai on top, and then you do like Bloodbait or Call the Pack to manually put another card on top of that, then you can keep Rek'Sai on top for your combos. But if you predict twice, you don't get to stack your next 2 draws because of the shuffle. I mean, now that Scouts doesn't auto lose to... Oh, this is a really tough choice. I'm going to take the Time Bomb because currently the board is 4v4 for blocking purposes, and Time Bomb is just going to keep us drawing resources and wiping their board even more. Even if you skip the predict, yes. When you skip a predict, you're still putting a random card on top. So we're going to slow play this a little bit. We've got Ancient Hourglass to save our XERATH. They're out of resources. Again, the way this deck is built, you have to just predict a bunch, get your Echo, and then rally and win. If you don't hit that, then it's really bad for you. So even if I Ancient Hourglass my XERATH, he'll still die to the Time Bomb. Because the attack token comes back to me first. My countdowns happen first. So he'll hatch and then die to their Time Bomb. So... we're just going to keep drawing cards then. By going for Roiling Sands, we pressure whatever it is they want to develop here. More Time Bombs. Just keep their board clear. If their board stays clear... but yeah, you saw here, my countdown happened first. If their board stays clear, then they can't do anything. Oh my god, Mini-T's actually sick here. Because their Chrono Break, like reviving everything that died in a turn, doesn't matter. They got 2 Hexite crystals off of that Chronomancer because they hit it with counterfeit copies. Killing the Mini-T, wiping the ZILEAN. 1 mana off of Ancient Hourglass there. Feels bad. I went ham. I had my eyes on the prize, chat. Play Rockhopper just so we have have blockers here. They still haven't found whatever Echo that got hot-headed. This doesn't have any keywords. That wasn't it. I can go for Rite of the Arcane if I want to. They just want to end the round because they need a wide board to make their Chrono Breaks worth to get that AoE Resurrection plus Rally. So right now, I think they're just hoping for Time Bombs and Hexite Crystals to get there for them. I'm totally fine with taking this trade as well because the Rockhopper's going to die anyway and their 2-1's going to die anyway. So then bam, bam, and then I have Arsenal. And so we just killed him now. Oh, there's Echo finally. We get the follow from Soldier Monkey. Thank you and welcome to the Knighthood. All right, ZILEAN, you have a good one. So what's he got? Faded, Fury. I've also got Lifesteal on the Arsenal. Preservarium. Time Bomb, that's lethal. So we just hit them twice. This is a very scary board. And I don't want to pull the Echo because then they just get Time Trick. And so they're able to like draw through more of their deck. Predicting also will add maybe drop borders to their board or give them more Hexite Crystals. We get the follow from Yumi Force. Thank you and welcome to the Knighthood. So when I quicksand, they lose their keywords, but his strike effect is still there. Quicksand used to make it so Artie wouldn't swap. So I'm wondering if that was ever just a bug. Oh, I could hourglass my own arsenal. That is true. So now they're looking for Chrono Break to res the Echo and Rally. But I'm at full HP. And again, because we focus on keeping their board narrow, an AoE res plus Rally doesn't affect us. Timelines. We do have Rite of Negation to maybe hit like Ferris Financier, ZERATH. I guess we keep this. Getting the ZILEAN down early is pretty good for getting the time bombs up and running. I don't think that deck really has plays versus Arsenal realistically. They can get like Pokestick into something. Rite of Arcane answers Gnar. We might not need Preservarium, but I'll keep it. It's always good to have resources, right? No timelines for them. Ancient Hourglass is a good pickup. So we can keep our ZERATH up. Just keep pinging their board down. If they play... Oh, that's very good for me. I don't care if they kill ZILEAN. I want them to kill ZILEAN so I get more time bombs. So if I have a Roiling Sands in play and they summon a unit and the Roiling Sands triggers... Does it just get pinged and then die and then the transformation doesn't happen? Or does it transform first and then it takes the damage from ZERATH? We're going to have to do a lot of science, chat. We got to do science. I don't know how any of these effects stack out. We'll go for Rockhopper first. Preservarium could also be good here. Well, hopefully we'll be able to figure it out this match. There's Sentry. We'll play a Devout. The transform cards are round end. Oh, but I mean with concurrent timelines, where you play the unit and then you pick the form that it transforms into. Technically, like you can see here, the Financier isn't on the board yet. It's still out while they pick the card off of it. So it might be similar where you make the choice before it actually touches the board that way. But Ferris Financier is a gross card, by the way. Those of you who have been following the stream know how much I really dislike this card. Because the spells you can get off of it are just way too impactful. Like Assembly Line. Now they just get 3/3s. We've seen like Feel the Rush. Because you can get Hextech Anomaly, you have to play around absolutely everything in the game. You can't just say, okay, well, I only have to play around PNZ and Freljord. The fact that they can get, you know, Feel the Rush and War Mother's Call is still a little bit rough. It's very sad. Sure. We can just attack with our 3/3. Just get value, try to keep the board narrow. This deck kills you by just, you know, outvaluing you. It's not necessarily through board dominance. We have to be careful because they main deck Aloof Travelers in this list, and they can snipe our arsenals. So that's really unfortunate, especially since we're only on 2 arsenal. We've got 3 1s, which are really good into the 3/3s. So that's helpful. There's Aloof. What did they hit? Rite of the Arcane. Sad. We can play another Rockhopper. Just get more stronger chump blocks. They're whiffing on the concurrent timelines. As long as you get the concurrent timelines down before round 8 so you can use it with Trundle and Pillar, you're good. Is pretty much the gist. I'm actually going to greed here. Not play the Inventive Chemist to have another blocker because I'll lose it on the Scrappy Bomb. Ooh. You just say go next, huh? You don't want to attack me. Okay. They're like, mwahaha. I'll take better trades for myself. I'll attack in. Again, my 3/1s, I don't want them to get scooped up by a ravine or an avalanche. I'm just creating space on my own board. And we're continuously pressuring them now that XERATH is in play. We need more landmarks so he levels up. Second Financier. So now we get to see. We have the XERATH. We have the Roiling Sands. We'll see how this stacks out. If the transformation into something stronger makes it a 3/3 instead, or if the 2/2 gets sniped and negates the transformation, this is what we're hoping to see. If this Financier takes 1 damage or not. You pick the spell, then you pick your transformation. It flips, and then it gets sniped. So we do have confirmation there, chat. At the start of next round, the Preservarium hatches and snipes this. I can Rite of Arcane my Scrappy Bomb in order to deal damage to something else. We'll play ZILEAN here because, again, our board is full. Rite of Negation. I'm going to take the Rite of Negation because they have another card off of Financier that I might want to negate. If I Rite of the Arcane now, nah, it's fine. I swear the keyword elusive only exists to force me into playing Quicksand in every deck. Quicksand has been a very underrated card for a long time. I don't think that's really a secret. It's just that now in the current metagame with like a much stronger keyword focus, it does matter. It's bad versus attach, but I remember running Quicksand in my Sivir LeBlanc, for example. Iceborne Legacy off of Ferris Financier. That's hilarious. So we'll just chump down. Let's draw a card and see what we get. Mini Morph is good. We've only got 1 Mini Morph in this build. It could get sniped by Aloof. But I think I would rather the Mini Morph get sniped than my arsenals. So at the start of next round, this deals 1 damage AoE. Then XERATH levels. And then deals extra damage to this. So I can Rite of the Arcane now. But then this will just go off passively. So I can save this. Yeah, because that doesn't deal bonus damage yet. Because that's the final flip. Now we've got Scrappy Bombs and Sarcophagus ticking down. So it just does what we want it to do. We can even Desert Naturalist the Scrappy Bomb. So we get another body this round and another thing to ping them down. Next round, these both die for free, so I don't need to do anything. They've got It That Stairs to wipe my landmarks. So do I want to negate that becomes the question. Yeah, I do. I forgot about It That Stairs in that deck. XERATH's effect goes through Spell Shield. I don't think we get better value for negation in this matchup. Yeah. I was worried about the last card they got off of Ferris Financier, but that turned out to be Iceborne Legacy. So now I'm fine. They're just summoning more units in order to tank for the what's-a-name. So I can Rite of the Arcane now to snipe that down. And then we have a very wide swing versus their 7/7. How you doing, by the way? I'm doing good, Mamba Man. Mamba Man, pardon me. Goodness. Doing very good, Mamba Man. Thank you. And so they want a value block here, of course, but they're going to take a ton of damage otherwise. And if they do this, then this is going to die to XERATH's ability. I think that there's a lot of, like, as long as you aren't doing, like, Udi or Copium, there's a lot of fun stuff to play. They could hit that stairs for a 3 damage AoE. We have Quicksand for the Gnar. Mini T. Oh, heavens to Betsy. So Quicksand against Gnar is an interesting idea because we normally want to save Quicksand against like a big overwhelm. But I think this is fine because we're just removing this and setting up for another open attack. 3 Sisters. Theory of the North. So I could mini-morph this down. No, wait, no, I don't have mana for mini-morph. I can Ancient Hourglass in order to deny the Pokestick. And then we just have another landmark that will hatch and kill the Gnar at the start of the next round. Or whatever they develop post-combat. So we strangle them into another open attack for us. Oh my god, let's go. This deck is hella fun. And we got the Mini T. Aftershock. Yeah. Now it'll die. So they're running Aftershock for Bandletree, obviously. We get a nice open attack here. Whew! That was clean.